Hey everybody, good, audio's working. Yay! Welcome back to another episode of Cyorion Chronicles. Hi friends, your guys' audio's working too, I assume. Someone say something.
We're gonna test.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Yay!
Greetings.
It was all weird because of the new headphones. I just keep doing stuff and it gets weird every time. Hey friend, welcome back. Sorry we're a little late today. We had some folks get stuck in traffic, which is always no fun. I think really we just didn't want to have to face whatever's behind the door. But however, let's do some intros really fast. We'll start with Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I play the super bulky buff gunslinger, alchemist, gun tank, even though we have a gun tank, but yeah, Jaeger, human guy.
Tiny rat man.
He is now gun
Tiny
daddy.
rat
Hey, shut
man.
I'm not a rat anymore.
We have rat gun
little
daddy and gun
rat.
mommy. It's good. It's good.
no.
And with the let's go to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Maximil, the tiefling sorceress bard.
Are you sure about that?
You seemed unsure.
I almost said rogue, but I'm nowhere near a rogue. I don't know why I said that.
What do you mean? You're right next to Nate.
Uh-huh.
Zing,
And,
with that, we'll go to Maddie.
Hello, I'm Maddie. I play Isadora, the half-elf gun tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick before
Here
we
we
do the
go.
next introduction, everybody
Here we
get her.
go.
Get her in chat.
Hi, Mom! Oh, get her.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Where's the emote? I can't find it. Ah!
Hi, Mama mode is now available in chat. As well as help, but everybody was ready for Hi, Mom.
Pre-game high momming.
We were. It was great.
Yeah.
Next, we'll go to Zach.
Hi, everyone. I am Zach. I play Doran, the Dragonborn Path of Wild Magic Barbarian. My voice is going to be a little off tonight because I've been sick for the last week, so yay.
Oh, no, there's so much exposition that we have to do with you.
I know, it's going to be the best.
After that, we've got Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate. I play Soren Clendare, the half-elf blade singer rogue, and I am ready to kick some ass today, or die. I don't know. We'll see.
No, you're like near dead, aren't you?
I'm all right. I took like 20.
You're good. You're good. And last but certainly not the least, we have David.
Hi there, I'm David, and I play Batran Yorl, the human witch warlock.
Fantastic. And I bet in the DM I make mean monsters that hurt my friends.
yay!
Emotional damage. So last time we were here, we took a week off last week because I had some family commitments, but last time we were here, we delved below the Dendros sewers. We had stopped off at an old stomping ground of Isadora's and found it overrun with the Dendros syndicate. Expected to be there, but we were stopping off quickly on our way down deeper into the sewers. Found a couple interesting characters by the name of Pell and Pell the Ratman and Click the probably has much less hair on his fingers now, kobold, after somebody kept giving him explosives.
That'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We ended up in a much lower part of the sewers, traveling through some of the winding old systems to get to what used to be a old sewer facility, like a processing facility. Pipes rusted and just gunk everywhere, but you started seeing strange things near the Phenomancy lab. What was that, a rat-topus, we lovingly called it. It was the rat crawling with the big tentacly forearms, just kind of slurping along the walls.
Gross.
Yeah, very gross.
I like that word.
But we also ran into some very nasty creatures as you guys fought off a colony of malleable body parts, just all kind of brought together in some goopy amalgam of grossness. I am hoping, Monster Effects, I am really hoping.
No.
She's just mad because I made them fight a mythic monster last night, and they did fine.
Oh, you guys should do okay. Maybe.
None of us are full health.
should
We'll get that.
do okay.
I am. I'm unharmed.
You guys kept also hearing explosions and rumbling above you. Not sure where it was from, and Soren, you tried reaching out to Philo and weren't able to get a hold of him. I wanted to clear up because there was some confusion when Nate and I talked. The what you don't see was Philo describing what had happened on the second time Soren tried to contact him. Philo is alive. He's just got a concussion and, is bleeding profusely, and explained to you what happened when part of a wall came down on top of him. But he is alive, not very well, but he's alive. And you guys found out that the city of Busat was under siege by some outside force, and that's the rumblings you were hearing. So down deep below the sewers, you guys traveled hours to get here. This is far beneath the city. There's some of the original sewage systems that were on the first outposts that were dug deep beneath the city came here and drained out further to the south from the city. And passing by that creature, there is a door that continues on the way you need to the north. But you all decided to figure out what you're going to do. So you have a moment's respite to figure out what the next steps are.
There is a door.
Bringing it back.
Oh boy.
I believe the last time we communicated, we were going to barricade ourselves in here and take a little bit of a rest.
Right,
Short
we
rest.
planned for short
Yes.
rest, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
because I need to do stuff, please. But I don't know if I'm going to be affected by my swap of strength and intellect.
Probably.
And clarification, did I swap? Or did I just lose points?
No, your
Oh.
strength and intellect are swapped.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And I have no risk die.
Yep, you have no risk die.
I probably can't make potions right now.
If I forget, do we do the thing where Alchemist Supplies lets you craft potions?
We do.
Would I be able to assist if we were just real quick, like on a short rest, doing that? Catching our breath and kind of quickly whipping up some stuff?
The potions and
it's
supplies.
not quick.
The potions and supplies that Jaeger needs, maybe a little beyond your understanding of alchemical supplies.
Cool.
He needs
was
to
gonna say,
instruct you.
Greater healing and cure-alls and all of the sorts. They're 7th level alchemy stuff. So
No, pass.
yeah, okay.
I don't think I'm capable of that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, let's see. I mean, your primary ability, I'm looking at the details of Alchemist right now because intelligence is your highest, is supposed to be your primary score.
Oh yeah, I lose
You know what?
everything in attack and
I need
all
you to,
my shit.
You are still proficient in intelligence saving throws. So I'm going to have you make an intelligence save against this effect.
Can I swap days?
With your stats, with your current stats, so it's going to be at a -1 for your mod with an 8 and 18. Switch it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
go ahead and make an
Oh my
intelligence
God.
save to see if you are you going to attempt to make this stuff on the short rest.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
19.
You somehow managed to remember how to put the right things in the right spots.
Second nature.
Put it
Okay.
together.
We're all alive here. I'm gonna take a short rest.
Everybody who'd like to
Use-
take a short rest, please do. You don't have to move your characters. I'm considering you guys all barricaded in the room.
use
Max,
some of those.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll use some more.
On your character sheet, there's a little bed icon next to your portrait. You just click that, and then you get the option to take a short rest.
Damn it.
Okie doke.
Max,
What are all
Maximilian.
these rolls?
They're rolling hit
Hit
dice.
die.
Yeah.
When you take a short
What were you saying,
rest,
Sarah?
you can roll hit dice to try to get health back.
And how would I do that?
So when you take the short rest using the little bed icon, mouse over and then click short rest, and then it'll pop a dialogue up, and you can start rolling hit dice, and you just kind of keep an eye on your health because you'll have you'll have
Yeah.
10 hit dice to spend.
Benny, we're also on face.
Yeah, I did that, and I didn't get
That's fine. We're not doing
the.
that yet. I know.
Okay, just checking.
I clicked it, and it popped up, and it said short rest. She takes a short rest, but it didn't pop
You
up
have
a
to hit the little
dialogue
button for the
Yep.
Oh.
for short rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it again for me. or close your character sheet. It may have popped up in the background. There you go.
There you go.
Now you got it.
Okay.
Cool.
How many times? Just one?
As many hit dice as you want to spend on a short rest.
How many minutes
I
are we
don't know
spending?
how much I have.
You have 10.
You have 10.
I have 10.
It's your character level. You get one hit die per level.
If you look in your character screen in the bottom right hand corner, there's a circled number. But are we spending 10 minutes?
It's 15 minutes for a short rest in this world.
Dope. Then I get all of the stuff that I want to make.
Oh, you might want to stop rolling now because you got max health.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna give you 3
But-
back since you hit max. And
7 is 3.
If there's Max would like to use Song of Rest.
okay, that gives you everybody an extra D6 back.
Yes.
Okay, so Max, go ahead and roll out the D6 for everybody plus I think it gives you plus charisma for your healing.
It just says an extra 1d6.
Okay, give him the D6. And then
Okay.
everybody can decide independently if they want to spend that last hit dice.
Unfortunately, it's only a 2.
Isadora, you rolled a 10 on the last one, so obviously you don't want to get rid of that for the 2 hit points that you get from the rest. So she would have got you up to like 88, and then you would have rolled that last 10 and got the rest of the way there. And then everybody else can do their math independently.
Can I?
Thank you.
Since I rolled a 2 on one of my hit dice, can I take that back and just take her 6?
Absolutely.
Too
That's fine.
quickly. Okay.
I know we were trying to answer questions as Sarah's like, please
Yeah.
take my healing. I'm going to sing pretty songs.
Well, Max doesn't sing. Max is going to tell a story instead.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. What do you tell a story about?
Max is going to settle down, kind of holding one of her badly bruised ribs. And she's going to look at the people around her and say, "Y'all remember that time a few weeks ago when I got captured by changelings?"
Yes.
For those of you who weren't around then, I got captured by changelings in the middle of the night, and I thought they were my parents, but they weren't. They were changelings. Well, they kind of were my parents, but they pretended to be people. Anyways, that's besides the point. They put me in a cage, and I was absolutely powerless in there. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. She'll snap and the sparks will fly and I couldn't do anything. And what I thought was the worst part was that nobody would notice I was gone. You guys wouldn't know. And I'd be stuck down there. And you guys would be with some strange creature wearing my face. And you'd potentially be in danger, and I'd just be down there, helpless to stop it. But then you guys fell through the roof. And you defeated this doppelganger, and you rescued me. And I knew that I wouldn't have to be afraid of being powerless again. Because even if I don't have my abilities, I know that I have you guys. And none of us will ever have to worry about being alone or forgotten, because we have us. And as long as there's one of us out there and breathing, we will save us. And right now, we have a part of our family behind those doors. And we won't stop until we rescue them. So, we've got this. You've got this. And just know we have each other's backs as we head into this.
Jaeger just walks up to Max. 2 hands on the shoulder. Just gives her a really big bear hug.
Oh.
Brings it back out. Well,
Hi.
no, it's a little tight. It's a little tight, but then pulls you back out. You know, we would all do that again in a heartbeat just for you. And ruffles her hair.
Spackle floats up
Thanks.
between the two of them, grabs her by the shoulder, and touches her forehead to Max's. And then goes
Hi.
back down.
Now, who we saving?
My brother.
Oh, yeah. Also, I wasn't there.
Wait, what? Really?
He wasn't there. Jaeger wasn't there.
I thought we had filled him in on that.
No, he
I'm
wasn't.
sure
he
we
wasn't
have.
at the incident, but
Oh, yeah, not at that moment, but yeah.
Yeah.
8 intelligence.
Jaeger's got him
Oh,
dumb right
yeah, right.
Got
yeah.
it. Got it. Never mind.
You know, I almost like him better like this.
No, I like it when he can aim.
Maximil, you can have inspiration for your awesome story, and you may grant inspiration to somebody else in your party from your rest.
Oh.
Those of you
Who
that
have
have
I-
inspiration still from last session that did not specifically get it to carry over to this one, make sure you remove yours.
Do I have
No, you're
inspiration?
good. You don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
Mine was glowing, but I removed it. So
Mine was glowing
I'm
and I
gonna
removed
give
it.
it to
Mine
Doran
is too.
Okay.
because he's gonna need it.
Jaeger, as you're listening to this story, as Maximilian finishes up, you give her the hug and go sit back down. You finish like tinkering. You swear you hear somebody else telling a story, but you can't tell where it's from. You got 20 perception, but you can't quite figure out where it's coming from right now.
Shit!
He sees
I hear
beyond the
everything,
fourth
but I'm a
wall.
dumbass.
It's too stupid.
High wisdom, low intelligence is
Do I-
such a good combo.
It's very fun.
Do I hear what they're saying?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh no.
A 9.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't tell what they're saying. It's mumbling and it's distant.
Just right after
Wait,
letting go
actually-
of.
Make an intelligence check for me.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Sorry, here comes the nat 20.
Nope, it's a 2. 3 minus 1.
Jaeger, they're in the pipes. They're in the walls.
I was already going there. So it's all good. Oh, God. Right after, like, it's like immediate. He just drops his hands from your shoulders, Max, and like immediately rushes over to the pipes and just puts his ear up to it. Oh, not that one. And just switches them.
That's a 2 intelligence check. You're pretty sure they're in the walls next to you.
please don't shoot the wall.
I don't. Man.
Why are you freaking out? What's going
Just,
on?
I'll be on the wall and just like freeze entirely because I don't know what to do in this scenario.
Jaeger, I'm the one who's supposed to be the dumb blonde
Shut
of the
up.
group.
Ben, just kind of
Quit stealing my thunder.
Would this strike me as something that appears to be curse-like in nature, or is this just like
He seems
Weird
to be
shit.
looking for something. You can't tell exactly what.
Oh, I don't have that prepared anymore. Never mind. We're taking a short rest.
Let's see.
Buddy, we need you to be at your best, and you
I
do
just-
not look at your best.
Put my finger over haphazardly over your lips. They're in the walls. You don't hear them?
No,
Make a
I only
perception
hear
check.
you. All right, B.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
You're the only one that hears him, Jaeger.
I don't know what my perception is. Decent plus 2, 16.
There's some conversation being carried through these old pipes.
My God, I think he might actually be onto something.
I just shake you. Make them stop.
I take my hands and I very firmly clasp them against his ears.
It's bitter.
Jaeger, give me a
And
constitution.
Spackle
saving
enter
throw.
into one of the pipes.
Oh, God. Oh, hold on. Yes. Spackle can definitely go into one of the pipes. What happened? What is Spackle doing?
15 con save.
She's trying to determine which direction these voices are coming from.
Damn, I was hoping she was going to, like, freak the fuck out of Jaeger. That was kind of the hope there. But, yeah, you can make a perception check with Spackle.
Where's her token?
Y'all.
He's out, hanging out over here in the world.
Perception. Where's her perception?
Perception.
I have no perception.
You can just go ahead and roll a d20 and I'll let you know what to add.
She rolled a 7.
So she got a 6.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You see
Not very
Spackle
good.
like popping in and out of pipes, trying to determine where things are coming from, but is very confused.
I got a 15 con save.
I'm double checking something quick. Scroll back to last week.
It's gonna be a fun combat scene, guys.
Yeah, I'm very excited. This is going to be great.
You're still Himbo Jaeger.
Damn.
Do you have any bardic inspiration from last session that wouldn't have gone yet? Because it lasts 10 minutes?
No, because we took a 15-minute rest. But I think
yes,
I
but
used
is
it.
this during the 15-minute
towards
rest?
the end of
Okay. Okay.
Because you're telling his story while he's concentrating super hard on his little tinctures. And then by the time you finish it up, he's like, yeah, I was totally there. I can comment on that story. All right.
You know what, Max? I think I gotta agree with you. The Jaeger is much better this way.
Oh, just wait.
I'm going to disagree. I very much like it when he knows where to put the bombs in the middle of combat when we're all running around.
Spackle puffs up her chest and her arms.
Jaeger kind of gets more
Spackle.
buff.
Show him. Show
Gets
him.
more buff in anticipation and flexes the jacket even further.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
All of us just...
15.
Jacket holds on. It is like
Nice.
at its limit, stretching.
Boo. Boo.
The crystals pop through the forearms a little bit more. Like they are fully erupted through the jacket now.
It's kind of cool. As an aesthetic,
Actually-
I kind of like it.
I'm gonna need you to make a pants seam check too. Roll.
Oh no, not my pants.
Oh,
Just
God.
because-
Oh, please let him Donald Duck it through this fight. Oh, please.
Oh no!
Oh, my poor pants. I just wanted to replace the jacket. Come on, guys.
Straight shirt dick in it. All right.
He's
Sam,
Pooh Baron.
Sam, get
He's
on
Pooh
that right
Baron it.
now. Sam, get on that right now.
Jaeger leans into this big bicep flex and then sees Spackle flexing more and puffing up more, and then he's just like, then like gets the legs engaged, and you all hear, and the inseam off the pants on both legs, the inside seam just blows out completely, and you now have this waistband of pants that used to be holding these two long loin flaps that are just wrapped around you.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion and just create like a little kind of like static field right at waist level for him. just
Like a sensor box.
yeah.
Jaeger blur.
No.
I can fix it. I can mend it. If you just give me the pants, I'll fix them.
No, it's okay.
Just I don't want to see it. I can fix it though. Okay.
I don't want to see.
Well, y'all finish that rest and prepare to head deeper into these tunnels. Jaeger, you leading the charge now, strong and excited and dumb?
Well, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, Isadora will step up with that.
So Max Jaeger strides past with confidence, and the pant kilt billows in the breeze as he goes past.
Sweet.
I would kind of try to keep towards the foreground. To the vanguard. Just if we're moving forward, I'm going to be at the front.
Okay.
At least I have a long jacket, so like the behind's covered. You guys don't have to like. You guys are behind me, so it's covered. It's just the front.
It's just when he walks. It's just when he walks sideways to you. It's a little concerning.
You're dressed up as a flasher.
Yep.
Those guys in the parking lot just.
It is a trench coat.
Yeah, the zip. I mean, there is some saving grace that the zipper's just kind of done up. I think everybody did just assume that Jaeger's gone commando. Sam. I don't know, Josh, is Jaeger commando or not?
No.
Okay.
Good.
He's good.
He's good.
Okay.
All right.
Is he a boxers or briefs kind of guy?
Tidy whities. Gotta be tidy whities.
Well, like it depends on the era
Boxer
of
briefs.
underwear.
He likes the comfort and he likes the support. So
I'm throwing it back to
There you
DM. What's the
Ben,
underwear
decide my underwear.
choices?
It's either that,
Don't
it's
choose
either
it.
that or a dance belt.
There's
It's gotta
plenty
be
of
a dance belt.
choices. I mean, it's not unheard of with prestidigitation. I mean, the days that were never invented because the worst job you can get as an aspiring wizard is to be an ass prestidigitator in a bathhouse.
That's really fun. I didn't even think of that.
However, yeah, so I mean, it's entirely
Unless you're into that thing.
entirely within
Sarah.
social norms to go commando and wear like very tight fitting clothes so you don't have like underwear lines, but otherwise, you know, the full range of everything's pretty much available. Boxer briefs, boxers, like there's varying styles and comforts. Regionally, probably a briefs region where you're from, like people down there working on the farm need all sorts of
I was
extra
gonna
sport.
say it was kind of like
the
colder
deep
climate,
Colder
so it'd be
climate.
like
You'd
more
wear,
like long
briefs and
johns.
long johns, yep.
When
Bathhouse
we
Wizard sounds like
started
one of those
this
70s pulp
campaign,
novels.
is this the lore you had prepared?
Regional underwear.
The
styles.
underwear of each
Hey.
region?
Hey, there is a level of yes anding in it that I do and a level of preparation that I do, and you're never gonna find the line.
Jaeger's is a briefs guy.
All right.
Gotcha.
Somewhere
It's
out
decided.
Very, very confident pair of briefs billowing beneath some pants as he walks past. Like nice form fitting, and then the pants just kind of swaying loose for everything to see.
Somewhere in Cyorion, there is a periodical that is dedicated to the long adventures of the bathhouse wizard. That's out there somewhere.
That's my next character.
Hey, the phrase "shit job" had to come from somewhere.
Oh no.
It's the lesser known song, Bathhouse Wizard.
Fantastic. I need a single file marching order, please, because as you get past this next set of doors, the corridors
third,
start
I
to get
guess.
tight.
Number one.
I will be number 2.
Yeah, 3.
So you got
5.
Jaeger at the front, followed by Isadora, followed by Soren,
We're a
followed
big
by
group. Do we have to move single file?
through this next section. Yes.
Damn.
It starts to get winding and actually confusing trying to find your way through here. Some of the tunnels are old and collapsed.
Do you want to be the heavy in the back door, or do you want to be up front with the?
I'll be the muscle in the back protecting our flank.
So then we have
And I'll be up
Botrin,
here-
Max,
I'll be, yeah.
and Doran. Okay. You start to move through some of the next tunnel areas, and the pipes run along the floors, along the ceilings here. They're broken. There's a lot of water damage in this area. There's tunnels that are collapsed. But navigating through becomes incredibly difficult. And with Jaeger at the front of the pack, you're going to have to make some decisions, buddy. So
Great.
you can definitely hear those voices starting to pick up a little bit more, and everybody can hear them coming through broken pipes. And I need...
Can we
Are you
tell
guys...
what they're saying?
It depends. Are you slowing down to actively listen? Otherwise, your footsteps are kind of making noise as you're going through.
definitely moving quietly.
Yeah.
Then I can get active perception checks from everybody who's listening. Jaeger, you have to decide between actively listening and actively trying to figure out a path through this place. Otherwise, you can just listen and go randomly. It's your choice.
Oh wow, even better.
And I want you to
I'm
DM
on
me
the
your
path.
choice. I want you to DM me your choice so they don't know.
Oh, well, I've just admitted to it, so okay, we'll make it anonymous.
Where do you
We'll
find
make
your
it late.
perception?
It's in your character sheet
button.
attributes. Yep, on the attributes tab.
And the skills are alphabetical.
Yep, you'll see perception on the left side.
Oh, I must have just missed it.
Spackles was much better than mine.
Ooh, a 20.
Nice.
Not a natural.
We here in the business call that there a dirty 20.
Okay. Jaeger starts to lead you through these tight, winding corridors following the pipes, and you all start to hear bits of conversation. Let's look at some of our scores here. Say 20 perception and 18 perception to 24 perception. Wow. All right. So,
Actually, did okay.
and what was yours, Jaeger? What was your perception check?
Rolling a 10.
Okay. So, Maximil, you can hear bits of conversation with a 13. There's a lot of people moving around you, so it's hard to make it out. And they're speaking voices that there's just nothing else down here besides water dripping, and they're carrying through the pipes. Hearing through the echoes, though, Soren, Doran, and Isadora are able to pick out at least two distinct voices. There's definitely a female dragonborn with a heavy Udeland accent that's speaking. There is also a Busat human native. Like, you can definitely pick up the accent of the Busat native, Soren.
Okay.
Doran is, as people are like listening through the accents, you pick up a second dragonborn that's speaking that you can't really peg whether it's male or female, but there's definitely a second dragonborn talking with a thick accent. But it does not sound like your brother. You haven't heard that voice at all.
I'm assuming we can't make out what they're saying. We just kind of hear like the general murmurings.
It's a little difficult to hear. Josh, sure. Sorry.
Yeah. Got it.
It's difficult to hear exactly what's being said at this distance, but you can tell they're somewhere further in. And you, having looked at and like tried to peg this guy and scry to him, you did collect like bits of thought, and like your thinking voice tends to reflect a little bit of your exterior voice when you're talking to yourself, and this guy was definitely talking to himself. So when you scried him, Soren, that's definitely Senna the Oathbreaker that's talking.
It was sending, not scrying.
Yeah, or sending, yeah. You hear a bit of conversation from the Dragonborn. You can't quite make out what Senna says, but the female Dragonborn of the two, the first thing she says is, "We've brought you the last of the sacrifices you said you required. That means our part of the bargain is upheld." And you all continue to dive through this maze, trying to find your way. Josh, I'll be DMing you for checks as you lead the group through.
Boy.
Do this on them.
Oh, that's a pretty die.
It starts to get really tight and winding, and Jaeger has to double you guys back a couple times just because this part of the sewers is so old. It's hard to find your way through. Dead ends are unexpected as you come around a corner and there's just a collapsed tunnel. You guys continue to hear the voices talking, and you can all, those of you that made perceptions have pointed out, and like you can start to pick up bits of the conversation. Senna saying, "Your quarry is before you. Take what you were sent for. Imana will deliver my children back to me."
She won't.
Gosh, can I get another one?
No.
You good? You good, man?
Mom, smart.
Shit.
Botran, make a dexterity save for me.
Oh, lordy.
Save.
Ooh.
Whoa.
It's a natural
Hell yeah.
20.
Nice.
You step on a loose piece of support stone that, as Jaeger's guiding you, everybody in front of you must have missed, but it falls out from underneath you. And it looks bad enough that if you had not quickly caught yourself with your hand, your ankle would have been into a hole and probably twisted or hurt pretty badly.
Okay.
How deep does the hole go?
A couple feet, like it's just washed away underneath
Okay.
it, and the rocks got loose. And everybody kind of
Is
hears
there anything beneath there?
No, holding a light down to it. It's a washed out hole. There's not any. It's dirt, not any actual support structure underneath it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Jaeger, you hear the ruckus behind you as you're trying to listen in to the conversation that's happening. The Dragonborn saying, "The fools are likely behind us somewhere that were sent. Your mistress anticipated, but your father alone that expected." And then you hear a gut-wrenching as someone's choking their last breath.
We should go faster. We should go faster. Can we go faster?
Jaeger, you
No,
listening
we need
to
to be
that,
quiet.
hear the distraction behind you, bump your head into a pipe as you're walking past and just boom.
Oh, damn it.
Shh.
You get another check, Jaeger.
Okay, we're good at these. Cool.
You guys continue moving along and listening to these conversations in the distance. Senna finishing some preparations. You're the first that I've seen in a while besides this one. And you hear a loud thud echo in the distance. What is it that your lady was promised? What is it that Kirmi wants down here? Jaeger, give me another check.
That's Senna asking the Dragonborn.
Yep.
I'm great at these guys.
You normally are.
Should someone else take the charge? Can we be like, should someone else be taking the charge for this?
He may not be the
Find our
brightest
way
at the moment, but he is the beefiest.
Yes, but we don't need beefy. We need to get there as quickly as possible.
Max, make a dexterity check for me. Or dexterity save.
Okay.
From a game mechanics perspective, we would understand that this is like we're listening or trying
17.
to navigate through this place, right?
Yeah, this is a set of access corridors that are wide enough for like some mechanic to fit through to go do work, and the rooms are collapsed. This is an ancient area. This is 1,200 years old at this point. 17.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your footing momentarily as you slip on a really wet, mossy piece of stone and almost eat it as Jaeger's walking you guys through terrible locations. I will give Isadora and Soren an insight check.
I'm real good at those. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Who are we inciting?
Go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Just roll.
Ooh, that is really good. 24.
10.
You hear the Dragonborn. It's likely that you won't leave a place like this, or from the sounds of what's going on elsewhere. Live to tell about it, but there's interesting magic in phenomancy that Kirimi needs to perfect her recipe. 10 insight for Isadora, and what was it again for Soren?
24.
24. Jaeger is most definitely more interested in the conversation than actually navigating this place. He's not paying attention to where he's going. Jaeger, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Sweet.
Is that against me grabbing him? Because
No.
15.
As Soren reaches out to grab you, you step into an area that, now that he's stopped you and you've heard the room in front of you actively caves in that you were walking into. And Soren grabbing you and you snapping out of it suddenly with a 15 dexterity save. You stop.
Shouldn't have gone that way, huh?
turn him around. I need you to get us in there.
Make a
Can you do
Constitution
that?
saving throw for me.
A 16.
Didn't you have
One
15
better.
last time? You did.
Yep.
Because all you needed was a
Perfect.
16. As you slam him against the wall, the muscles go. Phew.
Not slam, just like turn him around.
You thump him,
Ooh.
and suddenly, Jaeger, the
Ooh.
back of your head smacks, and something kind of comes loose.
Oh.
I'm just kind of like put my hand on the side of his face. Just, I'll have you back, friend. Get us the fuck in there now. We are running out of time.
Damn, if he just needed to be thrown around a bit, I could have done that.
We'll lead with that as a first option next time, maybe.
I need some pants.
We'll worry about that later. We need to go.
All right. Everyone quiet. I'm going to try and see if I can pinpoint it.
Make a perception check for me, Jaeger.
23.
You hear the Dragonborn say, "You're not far behind. Quickly, finish your ritual." And then you hear another voice erupt as Senna says, "The ritual is near completion." You hear a loud and two, and then they
Can we follow that sound?
as Jaeger starts to follow that sound at haste.
Good. Yes.
Just wait.
You hear a strange voice, eerily similar to one that you've heard once before, but it makes 3 of your skin go cold. And you feel a sudden
this
chill
bitch.
in the air.
Senna needed 2 additional subjects, and Kirimi provided. Senna, as promised, the Lady Amana delivers on her word. Please open the door for us, and we will proceed below. I believe you have one last task at hand.
You hear somebody groaning "Urgh," in the distance as the voice once again says,
Yaren, your shot is getting worse.
you hear as a massive arrow, as you're getting closer, thumps into a wall and the groan cuts.
Fuck, it's her.
Ooh,
Okay, so you'll see.
who is it?
Big woman, big bow, big arrows, bad time. Can we hear
She
like a
was
rough
our
path?
friend.
Can we hear like a rough path that we would follow? At this
Definitely
point? Like,
have
do
a
we-
much. So Jaeger is on the trail and is moving quickly now.
Okay. Do we get a sense, or I guess this is all him? Never mind.
You hear a terrifying noise that sounds like the screams of 2-3 dozen people and disgusting flesh being torn asunder as some massive stonework shifts in the distance in front of you. About 2 minutes later, you see a red glow in the distance as the hall widens and you step into a large ritual chamber. And let's go ahead and switch scenes so all of our friends can see. As that loads up there.
Okay.
In the distance, a large curved staircase leads up to a massive chamber room where you can hear someone sobbing at the top of the ramps. And you can hear Senna in the distance crying. She promised me that they would come back. But not like this. The Lady of Rot will have what she desires. As you look in the distance, the anti-paladin Senna stands up. You can see him standing on a bloodied platform. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some walls so you guys can definitely see it.
I'm assuming it's like up here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck.
And you hear and watch as flesh tears and drips off of two adult humans that stand rotting as their flesh drips from their bodies, now fully servants of Amana. Let's go ahead and make sure you guys can see them too. There they are. The platform that they're standing on has a spiraling staircase, and I don't have a token out for it, but tied up against the very back post, you see a bronze dragonborn gagged with a linen sheet over its eyes.
All right.
And let me go ahead and get you guys added to initiative, and then I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, God, I always go fucking last.
Hey, nat 20.
Don't worry.
Hey.
Doran, what you got?
Oh, oops.
Also, your icon is humongous.
I know.
I know. Sorry.
It's default scaled up because her old one wasn't big enough, so it scaled up, so it kept the scaling on accident. Maximum, what do you have?
She's just a floating
11.
head.
All right.
I think.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you an 11 in just a second here. I just wanted to get your, I wanted to get your extra.
Actually,
point.
I'm sorry, 13.
13. Got it.
I have Jack of all trades.
Oh, that's right.
Pledge.
Oh, also, we can't see the music, Josh, in case you were wondering or worried.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because I just went in there to turn the playlist volume down, but we can't see any of the music or anything.
As you are preparing the sword, just this great sword turns to the blind prophet. How come you could come back and my children have to die? Get out of my head! This massive wave of rot erupts around Senna as the flesh starts to pull from his face. And Isadora, you are first.
Let's go, gun tank.
Game's paused.
Mm-hmm. And it's unpaused now. They are quite a distance away from you. In this chamber, you can see statues flanked on both sides, covered in hooded robes that have plates held up aloft, and the statues look like they're crying some rusted tears, these orangish red tears. And you can see piled on the plates is hearts of various sizes. Not actual hearts, but carved into the stone. It looks like they're holding trays of hearts, and there's something engraved on the bottom of them. But Isadora, you are up. They are quite a distance away from you. What would you like to do? You always do have the sprint action. It's a special action we have that you can move 5 times your movement, but you give up everything else on your turn. Sorry.
Is it not a straight line anymore?
It is a straight line, so you can still do it at an angle to get good distance on it somewhere, but...
So would that be the farthest I can go while being able to have an action?
Yes. It's 30 feet. So it would be there. Right there.
Okay,
And Jaeger, you're on deck, just so you know.
yeah, I'll just get closer.
Okay. Do you want to sprint and get as far as you can?
I think I know better than to hop in there all by my lonesome.
So you can double move as well. You can trade your action for a movement and move 60 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, just straight on ahead because I can make it easily for
Yeah.
you. There's 60. As you move up into the next room, you can see the remainder of the sacrifices that were done. The left and right sides of the room, piles of fresh bodies on the altar with blood soaked into them, lighting the runes to this place. All right, Jaeger, you are up.
All right. I'm going to move around Bontran and go to Doran, put my arm on his shoulder. I think we save your brother now. And I'll reach for a syringe and stab him in the neck and inject Potion of Heroism. So you get 10 temporary hit points. Nice. And you also get Bless. No concentration required.
Boom.
Nice.
You are blessed.
So you get I believe, I can't look at the spell, but I believe it's a D4 to
Extra
every
D4 for attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
every roll like that.
Hashtag blessed.
Yep, add a D4 to everything except damage.
Yep.
Blessed and stressed.
And then, what was that? 5, 10, 15. I'll go back to here. And then I'll just toss my jacket because it's now baggy and in my way.
Your pants, as you stand astride, hanging between your legs, looking heroic as you throw your jacket to the side. Maximil, you're up.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a lot faster than I thought. Max is going to use her movement and action, I believe, to get to here.
Okay.
Does it look like there is anyone who's breathing?
On the sides, make a perception check.
Okay. Do perception, that is an 18.
There's nobody breathing. Most people have had their throats cut. They seem to all be middle-aged adults, just of various species, bled out onto these altars. You had heard rumors about how disturbing phenomancy was and how high a cost the old wizards thought that it should have to be reopened again, and magic of this caliber requires much sacrifice. Anything else for Maximil?
She, at seeing the carnage, is going to hold back bile, bring her hand to her chest, and she is going to give 3 sorcery points to get back a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
Mm.
And so
Scary.
sparks are going to spread just around her chest area.
All right. Anything else for Max?
That's everything she can do.
You watch as the servants begin to walk forward. They stand at the edge of the platform and look down to you, and you can watch as the rot is digging through the bones that's dripping out of their mouths, and the bottom of their chin rots through the middle and flays outward with rows of sharp teeth, in this unhinged lower jaw reaches out and acid and venom comes spewing out of its mouth as it moves forward. Doran, you're up.
All right. Doran is going to use double movement to get up 80 feet. Helps if I do the right thing. Uh, 70, 75, 80.
Zoom Doran. Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
Bonus action rage?
If you don't strike on the turn, you lose it, right?
Yep. If you don't strike
Next
or
turn.
get hit
Oh.
on the end of your next turn, by the end of your
my
next turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll bonus action
Before
rage.
the end of your
Okay.
turn, yeah.
Oh, there is a new rage effect I got to put on you too. We figured out yesterday that they fixed rage so it works in system again. So another thing to ping me on Saturday and remind me, because I can fix your character. I just have to duplicate it and like rework the whole thing. But you can go ahead and rage now if you would
All
like.
right, yeah, I sure am. I'm gonna take my D8, and we're gonna get a 2. Nope, that's a 5. Whenever a creature hits me with an attack roll before my rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out retribution.
Dope.
That's a really
That's a good
nice
one to roll. That's a good one to roll right now because I have a feeling it's about to happen.
Soren, you are up.
That's me.
Botron on
Alrighty,
deck.
I'm going to, I think that's 70 feet. I'm going to action movement and bonus action to dash up to there. We don't see any enemies coming from these areas here yet,
No.
correct?
Piles of dead bodies.
Okay. Fuck, he's too far. How far away? This guy is. I can't see. What is that? That's 45?
That is 50 feet to him.
50 feet. Okay.
And he's up, so it's going to be 55 feet up the staircase.
Okay. I'm just going to use action to cast magic daggers. It's just running up, haven't pulled out my daggers yet, and just kind of flick my hands out to the side. 2 blue, like, spectral knives appear in my hands, and I just throw them. I think it's 2 at this level. Yeah. Courtesy of Botrin. So that's 1, 2. So 25 and a 19, both of them at this thing right here.
Both of them hit. Go and roll damage.
Okay. Damage 1, damage 2, and okay, 13 points of force damage to this guy here.
Got it. Force damage. Good stuff.
Do I want to do this? We do the whole like cantrip and bonus action spell thing,
Yep.
right?
Yep. It's actually up to
Alright, fuck it.
second level.
Not 4th level. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, not fourth level.
So if I use cantrip action, I can't do bonus action 4th level spell.
No.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
I hate it, but that's my
Yeah,
turn.
the bonus action only goes up to second level spells.
Okay.
It's a little OP otherwise.
Yeah, fair.
Botrin, you are up with Spackle.
Botrin is going to move to here. And then he is going to cast Phantasmal Killer on Senna.
Yes! We have the same spell.
That range on Phantasmal Killer, 120 feet. That is definitely within range.
Yep.
Okay.
So I just roll, I guess.
Yes.
So saving throw DC 16 Wisdom.
16 wisdom saving throw. He rolls a 14.
All right, so I just roll damage for that then.
Yep, 4d6 psychic damage.
And he is frightened for the duration. The end of his turns.
That's really good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That was really good.
Phenomenal roll. Holy shit.
Holy
shit,
cow.
33
God.
damage.
It is very nearly max damage.
I love it.
My nightmare powers are coming into their own.
You, Botrin, can see as your spell completes, targeting the child, his adult child next to him that's now this hideous zombie. You enact the very fears that you saw and cause this phantasmal killer to crawl out of its mouth and go after him. But Senna brushes it aside. When you have witnessed the death of your child, nothing frightens you.
Is that like a legendary resistance or something like that?
Sounds like immune to fear.
Can't be scared.
Like he's not afraid of stuff.
All right,
Can't be scared.
Spackle after Botrin.
Spackle is going to dash twice forward, so that's
80 feet. Okay.
yeah.
Damn, Spackle's fast.
And Spackle's got a 40 hover speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I'm gonna get your first
Does
40
it
there.
still look like Senna took damage when the thing attacked it?
So is that where she got? No, she doesn't go all the way up there, does she?
No,
She's right
she's
next to Doran, I believe, right?
She's a little bit in front of Doran, about 10 feet in front of Doran.
Yeah, there.
Yep. You can't tell from here. Botrin, you felt some of it connect, but you also know it wasn't as effective as you had hoped.
Okay.
Senna takes his turn. Doran, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
As you hear for the first time, as I told you before, my brother and his friends were on their way. 22.
Nat 20 with a
dang.
22.
All right. You do
I've
not
come to
have
save you, brother. Nothing will stop me.
you do not have any negative effects, but you gain advantage on your next attack roll for that hell of a
yeah.
save.
You get the dope music.
Senna looks back. No matter, and begins to charge forward.
Yeah, good. Dumbass.
Bring it.
He strides to the top of the ramparts there, takes his greatsword and runs venomous rot among the sword, and you watch this unholy channel divinity take place as the sword erupts in black and green flames. And going to go to the servants now. The second one.
Me and Sarah just like.
Second one crawls forward and stops at the top of the stairs. Isadora, you are up. There are targets in range now if you want to move up and attack.
Okay. So I think I have to move here if I want it to be within close range for my gun, right? 30 feet? 30
Your
feet
gun
close,
is
90
30.
feet max.
Yep. If you want scatter, you need to be within 15 feet. Scatter is within half of that close range. That gives you the extra versatile damage.
Yeah.
So you'll want to move to the bottom of the stairs there to get your shot.
Yeah,
Here or here?
Right there.
right there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna shoot him with the caliber.
Okay.
This guy.
Give him the shot.
Wait, don't I have to roll for that first?
I just realized what
you gotta
this
roll the
is.
attack roll.
Josh. Amazing.
It's great.
What is it?
The
Final Fantasy VII.
I'm digging.
It's Final Fantasy's boss fight music.
And it's just a normal one, right?
Yes. Roll attack.
All Argent metal version of Final Fantasy.
15.
Is this?
15 is a miss.
God damn it.
But you can go ahead and do a
Wait,
second attack though,
I
because you
have
do
an
get double
extra.
attacks. Yep, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah. 26.
26 is absolutely hit. You're within range for your scatter damage, so roll versatile. For
10 damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. Got it. Anything else for Isadora? You are out of risk dice, so you don't really have any other features.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like you're kind of out of extra stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Jaeger, you're up.
First and foremost, what type of weapon is he wielding, Senna?
Senna's wielding a great sword.
Okay, how much does that weigh?
Great sword
Curious.
weighs 6 pounds.
6 pounds, yeah.
Yep. I will. It's so hard to see like my actual feet. 30. I'll action dash to there.
Okay.
That's 60 feet. And then 45. Give me a second. What's my max range on these? Nope. Can't do that. That'll be my turn. Just a
Okay.
movement.
Maximil, you are up.
Maximil casts collateral damage right there.
What? Nani?
And she's going to expend a sorcery point to make it lightning.
Collateral damage.
So could everyone, or could those 3 within the 20-foot radius sphere of right here,
Okay.
please roll dexterity saving throws for me?
You got it.
How far am I away from Senna?
Am I in that bubble?
You are not.
You're out.
Nice.
That is a 7,
So-
a 3,
if-
and a 5.
Yeah, let's
Fuck
go.
yeah. Pardon my French, Mom, but I am excited and angry. So Max
Pardon my.
So Max takes the sparks that were over her chest, pulls them out, and just throws it like a softball, chucks it right in the center, and it out into this ball of lightning. I'm just going to double check my damage because I only cast it at 3rd level, which I'm really glad that I got that back. It's 8d6, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
So many D6s.
Oh my god, I rolled 4 6s. I shit you not. I actually
baby.
rolled 4 6s.
All right.
Yeah, good.
It's about to go down.
So 24 plus 10
Miss Green.
for
34 damage.
34. No, plus 5, so 39 points. Oh wait, I get to reroll. Make that. So hold on, 24 plus 10 is
34.
35 plus 9 is, sorry, 34 plus 9 is 43 points of lightning damage, plus my charisma modifier, which is 5. So that's 48 points of lightning damage.
Amazing. We love to
That's
see
what I'm
it.
fucking talking about. Hell yeah.
And she just screams, and tears are running down her face at the sight of the carnage around her. But hell, if she's not going to cause some carnage of her own.
I dig it. Anything else for Maximil?
Let's see. Bonus actions. She's not. Might as well. Max is gonna move up here.
Okay.
And she's going to cast. Wait, is she within range for Witch Bolt? To cast it at Senna?
What's the range on it? You're at 35 feet.
Ow. Shitski.
Not quite.
I think it's. I need to get a little closer.
Witch Bolt is 30
like-
feet. Yep.
No, yeah.
30 feet.
All right.
So is Spackle above me?
Spackle's next to you, hovering.
Could I move in? Okay.
There you go. That works.
There we go. Okay, cool. Witch Bolt.
Oh, you're still at 35 feet, but if you want to Witch Bolt this guy, you can.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make the attack roll.
This is 30 feet movement for me.
Then you're in range to hit Senna.
Awesome. I just miscounted, I'm sorry.
No
Okay.
problem.
She's going to cast it at 2nd level. Oh, please roll high. That is cocked.
What was the roll?
That face is a good face.
It's like a
28 to hit, I
28
believe.
hits. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, that is 20 lightning damage.
Okay. 20 lightning damage to Senna. Oops.
Do we have that, like, Witch Bolt thing anymore?
No, the upgrade broke some of the
Okay.
graphics.
Cool.
Anything else for Max?
That's her entire turn. Thank you.
Neat. So that one changes its mind then. As it leaps off the balcony. It comes right for Max and claws out, bangs out.
It takes 1d4 damage.
That is fine.
It's
it
just
takes-
electrocuting everything right now.
Yeah, so it now takes 7 lightning damage as soon as it hits me.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome.
Does it hit her?
It has not hit her yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a. Ugh.
I also need Spackle to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gross.
Oh, it has an aura. Does it?
If it does succeed a hit, I'll silvery barbs it.
Okay.
That's 17.
All right, Spackle is fine.
17.
Maximil.
12 plus 5.
So Spackle takes 4 points of poison damage, which it's immune to, so it's fine.
Oh.
Max, you take
Ghost
8
can
points of poison damage. You said 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you take 8 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that condition
Thank you
on
so
now.
much.
Oh, you're very welcome. We're getting started here.
This is fun. I don't know if you could see I was smiling. I legitimately am like, this is good.
All right. So now you got disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. You can save for that again at the end of each of your turns.
Cool.
For that poison. And it's going to attack you. So it's going to start off with its claw attack. 25 to hit, which is going to be definitely hit, and silvery barbsing.
Silvery barbsing.
Who are you giving the advantage to?
I'm
Second roll is a
gonna
16.
give it to myself.
16 for the second
16
roll?
hits.
Okay. So 16 hits, you are going to take... 12 points of slashing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
So that's 6.
As it sinks its rotting claws into you, see the dripping bile, just acid coming out of its maw as it opens up the wings of its unhinged lower jaw and chomps into you.
Ow! Well, I hope it enjoyed the taste of that 7 electricity points into it.
19 to hit. That's a hit. I
Me?
assume. Yep, 19 to hit with the bite.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Can it make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Absolutely.
Okay. That is a 21 con save.
Whew. It's a good save. So you do not increase the tier of your poison, which would have been very bad, but it does have a 1 on its dex save, so I'm assuming that's a big old nasty hellish rebuke coming.
Oh, yeah. That is... It's now a lightning one because I'm going to expend another sorcery point to make it lightning.
Absolutely.
So,
As expected.
yep. That is 19 plus 5 for 24 points of lightning damage.
The rest of you watch as this maw wraps around Maximiel's shoulder. 2 parts of an unhinged jaw on the front and back latch down, poison dripping from its maw, and the entire body with lightning and explodes across the room. It is definitely dead.
Nice.
Ow!
Would you die, please? There we go. Jeez, it just didn't want to die.
So she's a badass.
Wow.
All right, Doran, you are up.
All right. This is going to get crazy, but bear with me. I would like to attempt to charge. How high is this ledge?
That's just what I was going
Like,
to ask. Can we traverse
There.
It's about 10 feet up as the stairs curve. Actually,
Okay.
it's closer to 15 feet, so it's quite a ways up.
So
Jump,
attempt to
jump.
like run and jump and land next to Senna.
Yeah.
Would that work?
If you would, I am not going to say no to awesome shit. Make an athletics check.
Yeah, absolutely. Athletics check.
Don't you add a D4, D6 to that?
And I could add a D4 to that. Actually, I have
Bless you.
advantage.
It's bless you. Always roll a d4.
Yep.
You have advantage on your first attack.
Oh, okay. That's right. 'cause
Well, he's
that's
also
what-
raging because it's
Yeah, he has
athletics.
advantage on
So
it.
you get advantage because it's athletics. So it's athletics at advantage plus a d4. Go.
So we'll ignore that 14 because that's crap.
Your DC is going to be an 18 to make it up there. No.
Plus a D4.
Oh, well, okay.
Plus
We're
a
not going to
D4.
ignore that.
Plus a d4.
14 plus a D4.
Come
I want
on,
to
you
show
need
you
a
what I
4.
rolled. I rolled a 4.
What's your total
By the
movement?
skin of my ass, that is an 18, sir.
He's got 40 feet of movement, I think.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
So it's
that
going to
would
cost
put me
both your movement to
exactly
get you
here.
up there. Let's see, with 40, where are you at? Oh no, it puts you right there.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right next to Senna.
Fuck yeah.
Right next to him.
Yeah, it's time. I am going to
Get his ass.
get his ass. Where is my? I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, here. That we want to do that. There we go. And then we want to attack, and we get advantage because of the silvery barbs. And that is an 18 on the higher die for 28 to hit.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage.
Nice.
So 15 plus the 3 points for raging, right? So it's an 18.
18 hit, or 18 damage. Got it. What type of damage does the Archon Blade Sword do? Just regular
then-
slashing? Yeah, regular slashing. Got
Yeah,
it.
slashing. And then it would have a fear effect, but I know he's immune to fear, so I'm not going to bother bringing it up. But now I go for the second attack, which is just a normal attack, right? I don't have advantage on this one for any reason.
Correct. Oh,
Nice.
But it'll still be an 18.
it's a hit.
Jiminy Christmas.
And you can always reckless too. Nice.
For another
Fucking all reliable,
18
man.
points of damage.
Get him.
God, 36.
If Doran is
Just
anything, he's
smack.
consistent.
Get him! Get him!
Anything
And
else for
then-
Doran?
I think that's it. Because I'm in the rage, so I don't need a rage. I attacked twice. I used all my movement to get up there. I don't have any bonus actions that I really do other than rage, so I'm good.
You can very clearly see, unmistakably, your brother tied up against that post.
And I just shout, I'm here to save you!
Soren, you're up.
Alrighty, I am gonna scoot myself along this way, just kind of running up the stairs. I'm gonna pull out my guitars as I do, and I'm just gonna like clang them both together and point just directly behind Mr. Senna over here. And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blade Ordnance.
What is that?
Clanging the daggers together, they form like this spectral array of knives that kind of just fly off into the air and swirl around him and just kind of hover behind him, creating this kind of like fan pattern, and they're just gonna unleash this flurry of attacks on him.
Like, you said right behind him?
Right behind him. Right
There.
here. Exactly. So that is
Yeah.
so that is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, wow.
So 12. Oh, it's not adding the. It's supposed to be a 9. So 13, 18, 28, and 24.
The 18 hits, everything obviously above that hits.
Okay, so 3 damage then. 2. Okay, so 6, 14, 21 points of force damage. And then I forget, do we do the thing where we can like turn a bonus action into an action if it's like a feature? Like, can I use my action to blade sing or no? Since that's a bonus action.
You can, yes, you can use your action to perform a bonus action speed thing. Correct.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna kind of take my time as the knives fly over there and just drop into a low stance and kind of wait for this fucker right here to come at me.
All right.
Come on, you piece of shit. We're not done yet. That's my turn.
Where did my grossness go? I need you to make a. It did not stay there for some reason. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right.
I accidentally deleted the wrong feature.
19.
19. You are fine, so you will only take half damage.
That's poison, you said?
Yeah, 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
These guys are poison. There's plenty of necrotic up the stairs if you get up there to resist it.
All right.
Batrin, your turn.
Bottom will move to here. Doop. Measure this real quick. So at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, yeah, 60. So he is going to cast hold. I'm assuming this Servant of Amana is kind of a humanoid. Is that correct?
You're not sure what it is. It does look humanoid in appearance. Looks like a freshly disgusting corpse-fied monster.
All right, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Cast it at second level, I guess.
All right. You go to cast Hold Person and attempt to hold the Servant of Amana. But unfortunately, at this point, it is considered undead. So the spell does not complete, but you do get the information that it's undead only. It doesn't hold the humanoid type.
All right. And I guess that's the end of his turn. There's nothing much else he can do.
It sounds like the music is saying Servant of Amana.
And what would you like Spackle to go do?
Spackle is going to move.
To here.
Yeah, and then crawl up the back of this thing and sink both of her hands into its head to do her life drain.
Okay.
Does she have to make a Constitution save?
No, she's immune to poison, so she doesn't have to. But as she gets close, since she's the first one to come in melee range, it triggers the held action of attacking the first creature that comes in melee range, and it turns and swipes a claw at her. So she is going to get hit with a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, she is going to take 7 points of slashing damage and 6 points of necrotic, so 13 total damage. I'll go ahead and apply the damage for you, so you can go ahead and roll your stuff.
And she sinks both of her hands into its head.
Get him. 21's an absolute hit. Yes, crushing hit.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of necrotic damage. Got it.
And Senna, at the top of his turn, needs to make a saving throw or still suffer the phantasmal killer condition thing.
It was a wisdom saving throw?
It's
Yes.
on his turn.
16 or better.
Yep, it'll be on his turn, which will be next. All right. Doran, standing next to Senna, the necrotic energy seeps out from him. You take 8 points of necrotic damage. Just being near. Are those daggers, like the Eldritch Blade, do they take damage to be destroyed? They just hang out? Okay, perfect.
Yep, let's hang out.
You watch at the top of his turn as he stands there. You promised me, aid me, vile woman. And you see the pool of necrotized blood behind you that is that is in the center of this spiral staircase that now goes down, rushes out of the pool and absorbs into Senna. And the flesh continues to rot, but Senna says, I feel renewed, and swings on Doran.
He made his saving throw then?
He's going to make it now to wisdom save. 13.
So he needs to take another round of that
4d10.
damage. Yeah, another 4d10.
Yeah.
I love that spell.
Doran, you watch as like the creepy nightmare jaw monster appears next to him again and just swings through him.
21.
Faster. 21 points of damage. Got it. All right, Doran.
What?
Doran, 17 to hit.
Is exactly my AC.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hang on.
That one's a 14 to hit, so that one's a miss.
Yes.
Throw up an array of like barbed wire, just kind of holds his arm back a little bit.
The sword misses, and instead he reaches out a hand with the second attack and just grabs your arm and does an unholy lay on hands on you, and you feel it start to seep in. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna give advantage, by the way, to Doran.
Hey, Doran, Constitution
blessed.
save with advantage, and you're blessed. You get a plus D4.
Oh my god. Okay.
All the things.
Advantage.
Oh, you definitely needed that. Nice.
Beautiful.
And
All right.
extra 2 from the D4, so 22.
So you will only take 8 points of necrotic damage as you resist it.
All right.
And you see the flesh decaying off Senna at this point, almost unrecognizable from the human form it used to be, as now the flesh below begins to boil and rot and pustules start to grow out of it, and it turns into this strange creature that is now truly a paladin of Amana. So he gains some new actions at the top of round 3.
Cool.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Looking at Spackle, just nope, fuck it. Dives after Doran. You can make an attack of opportunity from Spackle if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Doran, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh,
D4.
oh yeah, D4. So
18 from Spackle to hit.
That's a hit. Go and roll damage.
let's force. That's a 15 for my Constitution save.
Life drain for 18.
Nice.
18. Good lord. Okay.
Spackle does work, man.
You do not save against it, so you take 8 points of poison damage and are poisoned as this creature starts to attack you. That's just from its poison aura. So your attacks and saves now have disadvantage.
Oh,
And it's going to hit you with the claws first. 19 to hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
23 total points of damage. Ooh, Jesus, that was huge. 12 points of slashing and 11 points of necrotic.
Okay, so halved the slashing to 6,
18
Yep.
total.
6.
So 18?
Yep, 18 or 17 total.
17 total.
And then you feel the claws hit you, and then across the back of your neck, the jaws unhinge and sink into you. It's a 20 to hit. I
That'll
need
hit.
you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean,
Hold
I'm
on,
still
hold on,
blessed.
hold on.
Is this special poison? Because poison is usually just attack
Nope,
rolls.
it's
and
attack rolls and ability checks,
ability
not
checks.
saving throws. That's
Okay.
correct. So we're taking your first dice, which is an 18. So you save.
All right.
You save against being stage 2 of the poison, just like
Okay.
which is very good.
I
But
was worried there for a
you
second.
do take the damage, which is 11 points of slashing or piercing damage, and another 6 points of poison damage.
11 halved down to 5 or 6.
5 points, so 11 total damage.
So 11 total damage. Okay, so I'm at 56. I'm feeling a little woozy here.
At the end of this round, you hear an echoing voice.
Cover my retreats.
And you hear steps up the stairs. Appearing at the top of the stairs, flesh dripping off of her, wielding a massive great bow, is a long undead Yaren. Who steps to the top of it, and Doran is her only target. Doran, she draws 2 arrows and fires at you. 19 to hit,
It's
Yikes.
and a natural 20.
Oh no.
Should have saved that
this
for
is
the
bad.
Oh.
Doran, you take 15 piercing damage. The rest of you watch Isadora Botrin for the first time, seeing a 7-foot-tall undead woman with a bow as tall as she is launching javelin-sized arrows. The first one impacts you for 15 points of damage. This is magical piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
Does that bypass rage?
Yep.
Rage is non-magical
Really?
piercing only.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
The crit
15 brings me to 41.
27 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
As the
I just
second
want to
one.
clarify. It doesn't say anything about it being only resistance to non-magical piercing in the feature.
Resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage, and then no, that's something for the other. Don't worry about that. That's just for reference. Anybody else, you have just resistance to those types of damage. There's another. The Rage Mage Barbarian has resistance to spells as well, so I have to kind of clarify for him just to be sure. But different barbarians, getting it mixed up.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I've been running that wrong for years. If that's the case.
No, you're good. You're good.
Whew. My heart sweat.
Maxabiel, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you see Yarn step up.
Come on. I'm not good at wisdom saves. Oh, okay. Natural 15 plus things.
That's enough.
I just...
You save from
okay.
being frightened of Yarn's ghastly appearance. Like, large chunks of flesh are missing, and she walks with a strange gait, but you can see that it's Yarn underneath it. The woman who stood in defense of you against this undead horde as you made good your escape. Isadora, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna blast the shit out of that thing.
Fucking head off.
Yeah.
Do it.
23 is
That
a
is a
hit.
23.
Roll your versatile damage.
14.
Nice.
14, it is still standing. It like rears its head back and looks to you
All
as you
right, one more.
Another one.
Looks like you haven't had enough. 13?
roll to that was your damage, so we'll take that 13 damage, but roll another attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gotcha. It's an 11. Damn.
Natural 1, it automatically misses. The bullet's
Yeah.
just you're reloading it, and it just like slides slightly towards Doran as the bullets just scatter off the stonework. All right, Jaeger, you are up.
Question to the DM, because I'm just now recognizing this. When we leveled up, I took a spell that requires some gold dust. Will you allow me to use that ability if I sacrifice one of my crystals for it?
In your arm?
No. Well, just one of my dynamo crystals.
Yeah, for this purpose, yeah, I'll let you sacrifice it.
Sweet. I'm going to walk up here. Going to walk up here. I'm going to then toss as a bonus action a teleportation bomb, and I will just appear.
Oh god.
And right next to him, I'll give Dorn a little wink, and I'll just say, maybe this will help, but looks like he's bringing some friends, and I'll just touch his greatsword, and I'm gonna cast Immovable Object.
I dig it. That's dirty.
You can see one of the crystals off of his like lapel, like bullet kind of pouches. They just disintegrate. And in order for him to move it, he has to take an action, and he can only move it 10 feet. Otherwise,
Nice.
it's stuck in place.
All right.
Action, bonus action, movement.
So it has to use an action to move it, and then it can swing it. Ugh. So you can basically use the action to move it and swing it next turn.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
nasty. So I'm gonna go ahead and need you to roll a d20 for me at disadvantage because of your proximity to certain things.
Nice.
Okay, 13. 13 and 17.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 privately to me and then a d100.
Private.
Oh, yeah.
And ooh.
Here we go.
Okay. Please, no more rat folk.
Not even rat folk, just rats.
All right, what was our totals there? A 19 and an 85. I'm sorry, I do need you to, let's see, what you get? 13. Yep, so that's gonna surge. We're gonna.
This is the worst possible time for this shit.
Mhm.
Or the best.
Or the best.
Doran, it's your brother. I want
Or
you
the
to-
worst.
I want you to roll a d20 for me, Doran.
Oh no.
This is just our extra chaos dice. I've got some internal math going to see if, like, because Jaeger's outcome is definitely influenced by the situation here.
It is an 11.
Same. With your 11 and Jaeger's rolls, Jaeger, you look to your right at Doran, who's seething with anger and rage, and you swear you can see the poison floating inside of him somehow. It's just out there. You could reach out and grab it and pull it. What do you want to do, Jaeger?
I am going to reach out and pull it because I am an alchemist and that intrigues me infinitely.
Jaeger, that token you had sent me before, that was that interesting one was white, right?
Oh,
Extra thing.
yeah,
Jaeger,
no.
the rest of you watch as Jaeger stands still and this quizzical look comes across his face, and two white ghastly arms reach out from his shoulder blades that are not his, grab something inside of Doran, and pull it out and throw it aside. Doran, your poison is cured.
Nice.
Ooh. But wait, here comes the bad.
Maximil, it's your turn.
Okay, not bad.
Before it's my turn, I would like to gently ask if Jaeger has used all of his movement.
Yeah, that was
Has
30
he
feet.
used? He can't possibly move to the left or right.
Nope.
No, I use.
Nope. That's the extent of your free actions. That's what Max knows. Jaeger, can you move? Nope.
All right.
You
All
can
right.
get to there. Oh, you want to hit him with... I know what you want to do. All right.
Well,
Oh, God. Oh, God.
after taking that heavy hit, the witch bolt went down because Max had to roll the concentration checks with disadvantage and didn't succeed. So no more witch bolt, but action.
Doran, or sorry, really quick, Jaeger, I need you to make a con save. Go ahead. Fuck. Because you're within 10 feet of the zombie.
Ooh, 10. Oh, that was a private, so
7 points of poison damage. You're poisoned.
that's okay.
Okay. End of your turn.
So Max is gonna do another collateral damage. Funnily enough, she's doing the one that doesn't get a collateral damage in there. But just gonna grab another out of the air lightning and toss it right between Yaren and Senna, which will not have him in there if it's right here. I did the math. And so I need both Yaren and Senna to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Give me just a moment. Your collateral damage is fireball, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's maxisms. 20-foot sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, there we go.
Oh my Lanta.
Jesus.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, you need dexterity saving throws?
Yes, please.
It's a 20-foot sphere? Holy shit.
Yep. Giant sphere.
Ooh, Senna rolls a 6.
Good.
Nice. Yes, get into fireball range, Soren. That's a great idea.
No, I'm just trying to measure, but it keeps moving my camera around.
Yarn gets a 10.
Okay. A 10. Both of them fail. Also, since I'm running low on third levels, I'm casting this one at fourth. I don't know if I said that already or not. So, giant explosion of lightning for both of these guys.
Big
Not quite as good as last time. So 18, 28, 32, 36. And if I upcast it, that's 1 extra d6.
Double checking. Yes.
18.
1 extra d6 for each spell level above third.
That's correct. Sorry,
Okay.
fix this up.
So 36, 40, 45 points of lightning damage.
Okay, half on a successful.
Ow, man.
Yes, but no one
You
saved.
see the poison and rot within Senna harden into a shell around him. And uses his legendary resistance to save.
Dang.
Yeah, that wouldn't affect
That's
me.
mean.
Sarah's face is
Max is just gonna go like, "What the hell, man? I got you fair and square. I got you."
That's cheating. I love it.
Rude. And then Max is going to sacrifice a thing. She'll sacrifice a 4th level spell slot
Okay.
to get 4 sorcery points back
Sounds good.
as a bonus action.
Doran. Anything else? Sorry, anything else for Maximil?
Sorry, one moment. She's gonna use her movement to get here.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm just wondering where Max is at there. All right. Doran's turn.
Doran is hurting, and I completely forgot, and it's fine. We can just move past it. But each time those guys hit me on their turns last time, they should have been taking retaliatory force damage.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Go ahead and
D6 each time?
So it's a D6 each time, I think, right?
give me
So that's 2 hits for Senna.
So I'm gonna
And
2 for
one
Senna and 1 for the zombie, I think.
I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
zombie down to an acceptable hit point level from it, but give me 2d6 for Senna.
Okay, so it's 2d6 for Senna is a 4 and a 5 for 9.
Nope, nope.
And then
Yes, there we go. Okay, perfect.
for the zombie.
I'm not rolling
is a
anything for the zombie just because it's too far redacted based on how much health he
okay.
has.
Okay.
He very low now is what I'm going with for
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and spin around to wail on the zombie with the first hit of my attack action. Where is my? There it is. Artron Blade Greatsword. Attacking the zombie. For a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
All right.
Go ahead
And
and
that
roll
is going to
damage.
be a whopping 19 points of damage because I'm raging still.
24 is what we're looking for that. Nope. Okay. You eviscerate the zombie.
Nice.
Cut it in half. And even though it's at the end of his turn for this, I'm going to flavor it now as you turn back around. Senna, that was my son! Longsword drives it into you.
Ooh.
Is that a legendary action?
Let's go
That's
of the
legendary.
greatsword completely and stabs at Doran with the
It's just
longsword.
floating.
Yep, it's just literally hanging there in the air as he was preparing to swing again. But he pulls out a longsword, grabs it with two hands, and drives it into Doran. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That was not a legendary action.
No.
Yeah.
How do I know what a legendary action is?
Any
do you
overpowered
know?
shit like that is usually a legendary
Yeah.
action.
That's
Is it?
a-
Is it? Is
And
it?
their
Is
people's
it?
turns.
Yeah.
Creatures act at the end of someone else's turn. That's a
That
legendary.
is that is a really cool shit because you killed his son and it works narratively. So
Yeah.
So
you are
Is
going
it
to
his
take
son or is it not his son?
9 points of slashing damage,
Okay. So
10 points of necrotic damage, and an additional. Really?
could I do Iron Hero in this instance?
No, it doesn't. Well, let me double check. here. Iron Hero, I
If
think,
a
is
hostile
the.
creature that I see takes a legendary action, you can use your reaction to intercede, preventing it from happening.
Shit!
Oh, muscular.
Hold on. No, this is like
Oh,
a.
that's just a feat.
This is a
This
feat.
is a feat.
Take your health back, and I'm going to put you up next to Doran as a result of this. That was my son. Shotgun in.
I just
Doesn't matter.
grab his grab his fucking hand as grab him by the elbow when he tries to do it,
Yes.
and I'm like,
That's why you know it's
I just yank him out of whatever he was trying to do, and I look him dead in the eye.
in a flash as that longsword was coming for you. Isadora slides under you and Jaeger, and time stops momentarily as you look down. The sword point inches from your body as she's holding onto his elbow, slid against
and
you.
he's just gonna look up in awe at Isadora and just be like,
That's fucking
I
amazing.
think I love you.
Second attack, Doran. Your turn. Still go. For
Second
it.
attack, yeah, we're gonna spin around and wail
Oh, hell,
on that.
Maddie, that was fucking amazing.
Maddie, you're my savior.
Forgot about that. Why do I know about legendary actions? Because I have this thing that's really fucking cool.
I was like, is it? Is that what this is?
It was just flavored for mid-turn because of the killing of his
27
son.
to hit Senna.
Absolutely hits. Just go and do your damage.
Yeah.
Damn, that was
Would
vicious.
he be at a disadvantage if I am technically grabbing him by the arm?
You don't
Is
have
that
him
gonna do
grappled.
anything?
You stop the attack, and then he shakes it loose to get ready to attack again.
Gotcha.
Then he catches
15 points of damage.
an enormous greatsword to the face.
That is a great sword, just like
Yeah.
hovering like over his shoulder, and he's now just got the long sword and feels not as cool. All right, so 15 points of damage.
15
Got it. Anything
15
else?
points of damage. That I think. No, I'm good.
Okay. Soren is up next, but it is well into our session.
4:45.
And on the back of the fact that like this combat's probably going to take the remainder of the session, I want to give my players 5 minutes. So on the back
Quick
of that
action breaks.
amazing blocking of legendary actions, we're going to take a very fast 5, and we'll be right back to wrap this combat on Soren. BRB, everybody. And we're back. There's everybody. Cool. We left on somebody's turn. That somebody was Soren. Soren.
So nothing changed since I made this plan. So I'm gonna avoid the blood pool because ew. I'm gonna use movement and bonus action to dash over there, behind Yarin.
All right.
And I am going to, as I'm running over, since I can cast a cantrip as part of my multi-attack, I'm going to throw 2 of my magic daggers at her. That definitely doesn't hit.
Oh. No.
And a 21.
21 hits.
The second one. Okay, so 1 damage for that. Not bad. And then when I actually get to her, I'm going to attack with my drawn weapons. So 1 for that one.
Oh,
natural
damn.
Sneak attack critical. I've never gotten one of these before.
Good Lord. All right, so 14 from the base weapon damage.
20 from the sneak attack crit. And then offhand attack as well.
Fucking brutal.
Because that does not add my ability modifier. 22 hits, I'm assuming?
Yep, 22 hits.
Okay. Normal damage. All right. And that's my turn. Just kind of as I slide up to her, just kind of like throwing these daggers as I run and then just 1-2 stab. I just want to get a look at her. Like, does she seem cognizant at all? Is she her in any semblance? Because Senna is a little bit.
In the physical sense that Yara used to be a living person, but the eyes are gray and dead. The flesh is rotted and falling off. And looking at her here, you can even see the crack in her jawline as the jaws open and unhinged and her tongue just lolls out and hangs from her throat.
Eyes are the windows to the soul. This woman is gone. I'm sorry, Max. That's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Botrin, you are up.
Ben.
Yes.
You said at the end of our turns we can re-roll Constitution saves for the poison?
Yep, make your con save for your poison. Nope. Okay.
No.
Botrin, you're up.
Botrin would like to dimension door to right here.
Dope.
Where'd you think? Oh, yeah.
Right next to, yeah.
So you'll appear about 2 feet in the air as you can't really see the ground, but you target that air space above and you just kind of land next to this creature.
Then I would like to use my whip to try to snap out and tangle her bow.
Okay.
In her
Botrin,
hand.
appearing over this pool, you feel that this place has some strange metaphysical connection to not only the dream, but to Kasoba. And as your dimension door opens, I need you to roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
I should have described exactly how Botrin did that, because what he did is he took one of his tattoos from his neck and created an indigo and cerulean colored swirling portal to Dimension Door with.
Absolutely.
I love it.
A D20 I need to roll.
It is only because you dimension doored over the entrance to this lab and it's open right now.
9.
That is a 9.
Okay. Go ahead and complete the next thing that you wanted to do while I look this up for you.
Yes, I just want to snap
Where's
out
my
with
PDF?
my whip. Oh, crap. That's a 6. That's probably a minute.
A 6 is unfortunately a miss. Botrin, roll a D100 for me.
D100. 68.
So close. This is fun music.
Spider Queen, Diablo 3.
Botrin landing here, something triggers inside you. You feel the horrors of and the depths of depravity of the edges of the dream that you know as the nightmare reaching into your mind. You feel compelled to insult both Soren and Yarn as you're standing here looking at the two of them.
Assault them or insult them?
Insult them.
Insult them?
Yep.
Okay. I can take it.
I'm trying to think of,
You feel compelled to, but you do not have to. It's your choice. What would you like to do?
well, yeah, I'm just wondering if I fight against that or if I embrace it. That's
Yep, it's your
that's the
choice.
thing.
It is definitely a feeling of the nightmare, and you can feel. It's not that the nightmare is larger in presence in this space. It is that the lines between these liminal spaces of your mind are blurred as you are close to the laboratory.
I'm going to do my best to resist it.
Okay, so you do not insult Soren or Yaren. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, you take 7 points of psychic damage as the nightmare assaults your mind.
7 points.
Anything else for Botrin? What is Spackle up to?
I'm so bad at math.
I can get your 7 points for you while you do Spackle's turn.
Yeah. So bad.
It's nice if you actually click the hit points on the left, like your actual hit points, not your maximum. You can type -7 into that box, and it'll do the math for you.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you found it.
Knowing that this pool of nastiness,
It's not
is-
that space. It is what's in the lab that's making you feel uneasy.
okay. Because my instinct is to have Spackle fly over it, and because her speed will get her right on top of Yaren, and again she will jam both of her hands into her head.
Okay. You want to do that?
Yes.
All right. Spackle hovers over and gets ready. You see Spackle clearer as a person than you ever have, as she's like this close to the laboratory. The lines between the planes of existence not only are clearer and closer together in your mind, but in the physical world as well. And Spackle appears like this unholy small child with large teeth and these massive blackened claws that grow as she gets closer. Go ahead and make attack rolls against her with a +2 to hit because she's flanking.
Attack, and do I just put +2 in the situation bonus?
Yep,
Is that
that's
how it
correct.
works?
You got it.
26.
Absolutely a hit. Holy shit.
I think that's a. I think that rolled a 26.
You did. Yeah. Big hits.
12.
12 points of necrotic damage. Okay. They sink in, and Yaren's body convulses in pain. All right.
Saving throw for Senna, because we're still. It hasn't been a minute yet, right?
Oh yeah, no way. We're only on round 3.
Yeah.
Saving throw for him.
Yep, absolutely.
Ooh, am I in range? Oh my god, am I in range? I'm
Saving
in range.
throw
He
for
succeeds. I'm
Senna.
silver barbering it.
That is a 3. Go ahead and roll your psychic damage. Senna is not a wise person right now.
That makes sense. He's a paladin.
He is not a happy person right now either.
20.
Ooh. Okay.
Jesus.
Even though the effect is continuing, you do know that Senna's not taking full damage from this. Senna's mind is leaving and is being controlled completely by Amana. So something is just not working there. All right, the first thing that occurs standing near Senna, Isadora, Doran, and Jaeger, you all take 12 points of necrotic damage. This aura of pain and rot consumes you.
Owie. My open flesh.
Senna shakes the arm loose from Isadora and looks at the group of you, eyes darting and confused. And you almost see feminine features start to appear as Amana's face starts to take over this person's body.
Ooh, what's this bitch look
As
like?
Amana stabs out
Oh no.
through Senna at let's see here. We got 2 rolls.
How many points of damage was that?
That was 12
12?
points of necrotic damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 stab at Isadora. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 stab at Jaeger.
That's 60 feet. Fuck yeah.
Jaeger, 27 to hit.
What the? Yeah. Ouch.
Isadora, 26 to hit.
A stab with what?
Longsword.
Okay.
The greatsword is still just like hovering there. Senna's just like, nope. Starts stabbing with 2 hands.
What does CR stand for?
Challenge rating. This is not a higher challenge rating than your level, so you are not going to
Okay.
get the bonus to hit or the bonus defenses. All right, assuming the 26 hits.
Oh, weird.
Yep.
It's actually surprisingly weak. It's Amana carrying this.
Interesting.
All right, Jaeger, you're going to take 8 points of slashing damage. And they have Isadora selected there. Yeah. 8 points of slashing damage and 12 points of necrotic damage. Isadora, you take
Ouch.
13 points of slashing damage. And Senna is going to channel Decaying Smite at the same time. So you're going to take the Channel Divinity, the Unholy Divinity, which is an extra 3d6 necrotic on top of the 2d6 from Decaying Smite. For a super shitty roll of an additional 15 necrotic damage, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
This doesn't look like spell stuff, right?
No, this is Paladin Smite stuff.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yes.
That was good. Otherwise, you would have lost maximum hit points on top of that. So your total damage
Oh.
taken was 28 points of damage.
So slashing was what? 15?
13.
13. Yeah. And then after that, what's the rest? What's the remainder?
The remainder was an additional 15 points of necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, because you have like resistance to some slashing, right? Like regular slashing and stuff like that.
I'm not sure. How would I know that?
I can't remember. Double checking like a couple of your features. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's being charmed. Nope, that's proficiency in armors. Nope, you don't have resistances to that. You're good.
Okay. Then that is it.
Okay. So for the necrotic damage, Yaren's turn. Yaren's gonna step away. Soren.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and attack her.
Okay, go ahead. She backflips out onto the pool.
Why is it not working? Oh, there we go.
A giant
attack.
woman.
It would still be with the +2 from. Oh, I'm sure
Yes,
that's
it's
fine
at that
either
time.
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
you hit. Go ahead.
Okay. And since it is not my turn, I also get sneak attack. Ha!
You do.
Wow, that was actually a good roll for main damage. Okay, so 14 piercing.
Got it. 14 piercing. Done.
Did Spackle get an attack on her as well, or no?
Spackle gets an attack of opportunity as well. Yep. So go ahead and roll an attack with life drain, and then +2 on the hit roll.
Oh shoot! I did that twice and shouldn't have.
It's okay. Not a problem.
Uh, 12.
12 is a miss,
Plus
unfortunately.
2, 4. So 14.
Yeah, still a miss. All right. She draws the javelin-sized arrows from her quiver and shoots one at Botrin.
Nice.
Oh my god. Botrin, that's an
Can
11
I
to
still
hit.
rebarbs it? Okay. If it hits it, I want to still rebarbs it.
Yeah, it
That's
Oh wait, no, I
nice.
can't because I used my reaction. Never mind.
It misses.
Okay,
misses.
good.
All right. Then it turns and fires one at Soren. Soren, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Soren, you are going to take 16 points.
The Soren's silvery barbs. I have my reaction.
Soren's silvery barbs. You cast Soren's silvery barbs at her, forcing her to
Yes.
re-roll,
Yeah, she's 55 feet. That's within range.
which is a 22 to hit on the second one.
It still hits.
Who are you giving advantage to? While you think about that, Soren, 16 points
Yeah.
of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. 21.
Oof, that was the one-a-day ability that she had with a special arrow to fire a paralyzing arrow at you. With a 21, you save.
Okay.
It goes to Isadora.
All right, Isadora, you have advantage on your next attack roll or saving throw, your choice.
Hell yeah.
Doran and Jaeger,
She's within
from where
20
you're
feet.
standing, you are the only ones that hear the solidifying, rapid condensation of ice forming behind
Oh,
you.
hell yeah.
You look down the hall where the exit is, and you catch a glimpse, Doran, of the old robed figure that stood atop a horse that unleashed undead monstrosities at you. It had strange frost magic. In this light, a clear picture of a Yurig looking back at you that looks eerily similar to Jaeger, or to Diggin, casting a massive ice wall and sealing this while holding in his other hand a large tome.
Your services are appreciated, Yarin.
As the ice wall solidifies, blocking your exit. Isadora, top of the round. Your turn.
Cool. I'm going to try to grapple
Oh, shit.
a homeboy. I have an advantage on attack rolls to this creature that I'm grappling, and I can use my action to try to pin him. And if so, we are both restrained until the grapple ends.
Okay. You're going to
So-
try to grapple him and pin him, so go ahead and make an athletics check against him. And
With an
you-
advantage?
No, that's on attacks against
Oh.
him. So first thing you got to do is grab him.
Gotcha.
This is the first attempt to grapple him. Senna,
That is a 15.
Senna's go ahead and roll. Senna got a 21, but you do have advantage right now, so you could roll it again.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, don't forget when you have advantage, you get to roll 2 beforehand. You just got to declare it before I actually tell you. However, I'm going to let you have this one.
Gotcha.
There it is. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
baby.
You're on a roll.
Senna is grappled, and since you rolled a nat 20, I'll let you make another grapple check to fully restrain it.
Gotcha. Athletics?
Athletics. And he's going to get...
Would I have an advantage in this situation?
No, it's not an attack.
No. I mean, it's worth asking.
It is worth asking, absolutely. 17, as you get the immediate bonus since you rolled a crit. You rolled a 20. You do not get the full restrain against him, but grappling him, however, the necrotic energy just leaks onto your arms as you feel it just burning into your flesh. You take 5 points of necrotic damage from grappling him. But you do have him grappled, which is nice. So his speed is 0. Yeah, which is awesome. He's just not restrained. Anything else for Isadora?
And
That was
then-
your action.
Do I have a second attack, or do I have an attack at all? Oh,
No.
okay.
When you take the attack action is when you get that bonus attack. So this is just your action
Gotcha.
is you're just grabbing this dude and pinning him down. So right now Isadora's got Senna by both arms and is trying to hold him back.
Gotcha. All right.
Jaeger, Senna's grappled by Isadora.
I have a gun, so I'm in the wrong position. So what I'm going to do is I am going to inject my buddy that is very, very bloody And we're gonna do this. And you're going to take 17 points of healing, Doran. Woo! As I inject you with a greater healing potion, syringe. I am going to bonus action toss another teleportation bomb off to this pillar and get out of that. So let me use another bomb. That is 20 left. And does this poison hurt people?
That poison does not hurt. I'll tell you about it off stream, like what exactly would have happened.
Oh, no, but like... Is it just regular poison? Is it something
poison
that I have to worry about? Okay.
Disadvantage to attacks and saving throws, I think.
Do you still have your spectral hands? Can you like pull it out of yourself?
Oh, that was a wild magic effect from him casting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so clarification for Josh, it's attack rolls and saving throws?
Let me double check. I just had the poison condition up. I just gotta look at it again.
Normal poison is attack and
disadvantage on attack and ability checks, not saving throws. You're correct.
Okay, I just wanted to check because there's like a few of them that we're keeping track of.
We have a lot of effects right now.
I know.
Big fight tonight.
So cool.
Do I do this or do I not do this? Do I do this or do I not do it? Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We all want to see it.
It's probably a terrible idea.
Do it.
It's not cool, but it could be something that gives me something cool. Or it could annihilate me. Fuck it.
You gotta make a decision. All right.
I need a moment.
No. You need a... Oh,
oh God damn it.
All right, I need you to roll 2d20 at disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, lordy.
Okay,
7.
I need a second d20 at disadvantage.
Oh, no. Oh.
And then I'm rolling the d100.
Ooh, an 8, a 19, and an 8.
Oh, here we go.
It is a good thing you teleported, as Jaeger needs a moment. There's an audible... But you are just out of range of anybody. Jaeger, your ears are racked with just this sonic boom as you take a moment. Make a Constitution saving throw against your own spell save DC.
Oh, no.
16.
But you teleported out of range first.
7.
Which would have like otherwise everybody within 15 feet of you would have made this. Jaeger, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as your ears just get shattered. And you get your moment. You're in your moment.
That changes what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna stab myself. And I'm going to heal 12.
You take a moment and you come back and go, everything hurts.
Bad idea.
Anything else for Jaeger?
That's it.
This is not your place, Jaeger. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Maximil, you are up. Oh, sorry, Jaeger. Give me a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, you're still poisoned.
Did we skip Doran?
Nope.
I go after Max.
I have an initiative
Gotcha.
tracker. It's good to go. You're not losing anybody.
Gotcha.
All right, Maximil, the wall is behind you. This wall here, like you can't see how it's shaded on that next spot. Yeah, you can't see
Yes,
past
I can.
it.
I was
That's
just wondering if that was me.
Massive ice wall covering that entire corridor.
Okay. And I can't see past it?
No. From your angle, roll a perception check for me to see if you saw what Doran and Jaeger did.
Uh, 18 plus things.
Yeah. So you saw the guy who you used to think
Was skeleton.
Make a wisdom saving throw because you saw this person on your session 0. This is how far back this goes.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude.
I did.
She's been dealing with this guy since session 0.
Oh, damn.
Okay, 16 plus things.
You are not
motherfucker,
frightened, but you see him and you realize You realize now, from the beginning, this other Duke that Galaxolin referred to has been at your heels since day one. He came out of the forest and attacked you at the camp while you were saving Elric Varen, and Yarin stayed behind and died for you. And his plan since day one has been to find his way here, get what he needed out of the lab for his lady, collect these artifacts from Cyorion, and leave whatever poor schmuck, which happened to be you, left behind holding the bag as he made his way out. And there is a massive wall of ice now between you and him as he flees for the surface.
The look of derision on Sarah's face is just awesome.
Max waves her hand in the air and little bits of smoke, and she casts collateral damage fire style at the ice wall. Just like turning, she was planning on doing something, she saw that and it just goes, ah! And just like screams.
Those of you standing near the pool, you see the water rippling with Max's draconic rage and all the magic from her. Max, I need you to make a d20 roll as you start to channel so strong and so full of vitriol that whatever is in this laboratory rips through your body.
Is it with advantage or disadvantage? Because I'm
This is just a
poisoned.
straight d20 roll.
15.
Not enough to not have it happen. I need you to roll a d20 and a d100 for me.
She's excited.
She wants the
No,
wild
I wanted
magic.
it to happen, Ben. I love this crazy stuff.
She wants the
I'm a
magic.
sorcerer. Okay, that's a 3
Oh,
and
no.
a 90.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fireball centered on yourself.
Good thing she's far away from everybody.
All right.
And I'm resistant to fire.
Ratopus part 2. Oh no.
Her intelligence and her strength swaps.
Spider
Nothing
Max.
changes.
Spider Max.
I know, right? I feel different, but I don't know why.
Maximil, you have the option to... Something triggers inside of you, and you feel the rage well within you, and you have the opportunity to unleash everything about yourself and all of the power you've stored and learned up till this point against this wall that this person erected behind you. You have the-
Yes.
Sounds terrible, but do it anyway.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage against the wall.
Okay.
It's 8d6, right?
Yep. 86 fire damage. Not my best. Let's see. 10, 20, 29 fire damage.
You unleash 29 fire damage, doubled against this ice wall. The entire structure starts to collapse as well. And you realize now that the roof has caved in further down that tunnel and is going to require additional time to dig out.
Awesome.
But you feel a voice inside of you well up. The rest of you watch as the necrotic blood from that pool runs rapidly along the floor and seeps into Maximil. And you hear Amana inside of you. Oh no! I told you. They have been manipulating you since the beginning, and I am the only one that can guide you to a real future. You take 12 points of necrotic damage as Imana seeps into your mind and gains a foothold within you. Your blessing from Bundoinham is severed.
Oh no.
That sucks.
What?
Maximil, you have a glimpse of Amana in a state that you don't remember. Massive necrotic energy seeping off of her, blackened green energy emanating from around her, and behind her you see the vision of Brundoinham in her draconic form, her head lulled to the side, poison dripping out of her mouth as you see this face cackle and reach out to you. And it disappears
I can see her?
immediately. As soon as it touches you.
Can I get one word into her before she leaves?
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 3.
You
Such
know
confidence.
that there's so many issues with planar travel, like people have explained it to you, like you just can't. You don't know how distant or in a different place she is, but there's you can get your word out vocally as you, so whatever you wanted to say, it comes out of you vocally as you scream it. You have no idea if she's heard it.
You're next, bitch!
And the rest of you just watched all this necrotic energy seep into Maximiel as she brings down the hall behind you. The ice wall shatters and the stonework starts to crumble behind you, and you guys are still trapped, but the ice is destroyed.
Is the guy still here?
He is gone. You can't see him. You have no idea where he is. But you feel a loss, a deep loss, as your connection to Brindornum is severed. Whatever blessing she had given you before is now gone. All right.
Damn.
Anything else for Maximiel?
She is going to give inspiration to Doran.
Okay. Bardic inspiration to Doran.
Yep. So add d6 to whatever you'd like in the next 10 minutes. And she is going to say, "Finish this!" in Draconic towards him.
Make a Constitution saving throw for your poison.
Ah, yay. I'm going to use my inspiration that I got from the beginning of the session.
Good call. Getting rid of that.
Okay. A little better. Not amazing. 15.
15's enough to save you from that poison now that it's been like 4 rounds for you.
Yay!
Maximiel, you feel Imana's influence in the back of your mind as it starts to rot your mind. You start to lose connection with reality, and you're convinced that your friend Doran has been a halfling this whole time. Why is he a dragonborn? This is wrong. And then suddenly you snap back and no, he's Doran. He's a dragonborn. I've always known him. You take 1 point of necrotic damage. Doran, you're up.
Cool.
All right. Isadora still has Senna grappled, correct?
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. What is that going to mean for my physical attacks on
He
this
just
guy?
can't move. He's not restrained, so you don't get advantage. He just can't move.
Okay. Well, then I will go ahead and take my first strike against him. Oh, that's awful.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 because Isadora's grappling him. Just because she's grappling him, and if you roll another 1 successively, you're gonna strike Isadora.
Okay. So roll a.
Just a d20. You're fine. You
Okay.
just missed completely.
Yeah, and then we're gonna try another attack. And go.
28's a hit.
That's a much better hit.
Get him.
And we'll roll our damage
Got him.
for 13 to 3, so
16
16
Got it.
points of damage.
Okay. You sink the Archon blade deep into him.
Yeah.
Don't forget with that Archon
Trying to
blade, you don't just have Disheartening Strike. You can use the Dark Blessing and grant yourself hit points.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot all about that part of it, huh?
It's a big part of the Artron blade.
Yeah, give yourself new temporary hit points. All right, yeah, sure, let's do that. For 5 hit points.
Yeah, it's hit points, man. All right, you get 5 temp.
5 temp HP. All right.
Anything else for Doran?
I believe that's it.
Okay, Soren, you are up.
Okay.
Yaren just hit you with something despicable.
What is happening? So I was over here. I'm going to use movement to scoot along that path there, avoiding the ick.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2 attacks with magic daggers at Yaren as she's standing in the pool as I run.
21's a hit.
That is a 21 and 19.
Both hits.
So damage for both. Force damage. That is 14 points of force damage to her as I'm running and just like flinging the same dagger from nowhere that I just conjure in my hand.
That last dagger, as it flies out, you see her starting to fall apart, and you expect her to die from this final hit. And you watch as the undead essence of Yaren, now this creature that used to be an ally, starts to reform, but the dagger sticks back into the heart of this corruption, and she falls dead to the floor.
As I'm doing that, I want to like almost kind of with the other hand, as I'm throwing the one set of knives, I want to like almost kind of conduct the Eldritch Blades over there to attack my boy, because he has been alive for too long and it's a fucking problem.
Oh.
Oh.
So, 20, it's still not adding it. 24, 18, 23.
So the Eldritch Ordinance is not going to have the same effect that swinging a weapon wildly is going to. So
Okay.
a 1 is just a straight up miss, but then everything, you got 2 hits out of that, with a 17 being a miss.
It's 18. It's not adding the
18?
extra bonus from. Yeah, I don't know why it's not adding the
18's
extra
a
bonus
hit.
from my Arcane Grimoire. But
Good. 18's a hit.
okay, cool. So 3 damage. Normal. Okay. As they're just kind of slashing across him, that's 14, 19 points of force damage to him. Or no, this is it force or is it piercing?
Force.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. It's
Is it
Eldritch.
force?
Yep. 19
Force.
points
Yep,
of damage.
Okay. Cool. 19 points of force damage for him, and then I'm going to do, since I used action to attack with the cantrips, I'm going to do main action, or main hand attack, and then offhand attack with my daggers. Whew. God. That's 1 for him. 23, so damage for that.
That's a hit.
And
Yep.
then offhand.
You will get sneak attack as you got friends in melee range.
Yeah, cool. 19, normal, and sneak attack, normal. Whew! Okay. So 9 points of stabbing, 4, 9, 13, 22 points of piercing damage. As I just like run up behind him, I want to like stab into the back of his knee, and then if he goes down a little bit, I want to just take the other one and like drive it like right into his clavicle.
You get it driven in deep, but something still holds on. And you see less of Senna and more of Amana as she looks up to you. Your children will be next.
You're welcome to try, fucker. And that's my turn.
Batrin. Senna is bound with Katars driven deep into him. What do you do?
I cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's we're at 10, so it's 2 beams.
Not even gonna need the second one. Batrin! How do you want to do this?
The blast catches him in the top of his skull and just peels it in half so that his entire head flops in 2 and then explodes the top part of his chest apart. Sorry, gets all over Maddie. Sorry about that.
Chunks fly everywhere as bits of Senna start to fall to pieces, rotting instantly before your eyes. This person who was a healthy human moments ago immediately rots and turns into a state of advanced decay. As you're now holding this pool, and most of you swear you see this ghastly image of Amana escape. And Maximil, you feel you watch as this image of Amana escapes and tears through you. Maximil, you take an additional 7 points of necrotic damage.
Question for you, Ben.
Yes.
This might be a stretch. As he gets his head shattered with force explosion from the back, and we see the spirit of Amana leave him. Can I cast Healing Word on him?
On him?
Yes.
Sure.
As we see specifically if we see the spirit of her leave and fly through Max.
You reach out to try to cast Healing Word on Senna, and you connect with the body as it falls limp to the ground, and gray matter and spinal fluid just splatter against the concrete, the stonework below. And vines come to life as your healing energy seeps into the stone, hits the moss, and accelerates the growth, and it starts to encase and envelop the body slightly. As you expend the Healing Word, trying to save what's left of Senna, Senna has long since been gone. But the effort remains on the body of Senna as the earth and the moss begin to reclaim it and decompose the body.
Damn. Well, we tried.
Jaeger, you eventually do save from your poison. But Maximil, the presence of Amana racks your mind, and you continue to take necrotic damage each round.
Oh. How much?
As everybody kind of celebrates their victory, you look back and Maximil staggers slightly at the base of the stairs, holding her
All right,
head.
Max?
I'll be fine.
Maximil, 2 more points of necrotic damage.
Can I insight?
Yes.
He doesn't look fine.
Yes, you
I
can
detect
insight check
thoughts
him.
on Maximil.
Oh, fuck, wait, but that's because of the thing I have. It's an automatic 9. Or no, is it an 8? There's a thing I have with the subclass where it's like I
it
can't
brings it
roll
up
lower
to
than-
it brings it up to a 9, I think it is. So it would give you a total of
Okay, so
17,
it's
18, 19. Something is definitely wrong with Maximil. Detecting thoughts at the surface layer, you detect Maximil. Max, what's surface level thoughts for you? Pain, concern.
The face of Imana.
There's something wrong with Max.
Okay. I'll move over. Are we allowed to move right now, or are we still
Yep.
in initiative?
We are going to. I'm going to end combat so you guys can move freely.
All right, I'll move over to her and just get a real good look. Does it look like she's like oozing anything? Does she?
She's not. Give me
What's
a
going
perception check, though,
Ah, fuck.
as you move up next to her.
10.
You can't really tell. She looks nervous. And Botchern, you sense the face of Amana as you're looking at her closely. Let me get Soren, Doran, or sorry, not Soren, Jaeger, Doran, Isadora. What are you up to?
Immediately as soon as the fight is over, I'm running for Rinzeth.
Isadora is gonna trail behind him.
You guys head over to the blind prophet who's bound next to this pillar to the north. And as you get closer, brother, unbind me, but there is more to handle now. I am not the target. I was simply bait.
Brother, we're here now.
He knows.
What do you do with Rinzeth now that you see him bound as you pull the gag out so he can speak to you? I'm sorry, the gag was out because Santa was pulling some bullshit, but he's ungagged, but you see this rag across him as you unbind him. undoing his arms first, he reaches out. What do you do with that linen strap across his eyes?
I assume that he has that on anyway, considering his name is the Blind Prophet. I assume that's like a covering. So
Really
I
interested in
leave.
what Doran does with it. Does Doran want to look his brother in the eyes or not?
Yeah, even though, I think he'd want to look his brother in the eyes.
Briefly, as you lift it, Rinzeth grabs it and pulls it back down, but not before you see both brow ridges scraped off in a vengeful fashion, that the cuts go down into both eyes. Not only did they remove his brow ridges, but they gouged into his skull as they did it with great vengeance. Brother, it's not necessary. Please. There are more important things to be done. I was the distraction so that the siege of Busat could begin and that things could be stolen from this place.
You are my priority right now, brother.
I am nothing compared to the end of the world. Down south with Maximiel. Isadora, Isadora, you're there to see this exchange with Doran and someone you know as his brother now, this blind prophet. Jaeger, I didn't get an update from you. What are you doing?
Jaeger, hand on the wall, kind of coughs up some blood and whatever else is that poisonous crap, and he'll just hobble over to this pillar, making his way to Max. And I think that's as far as he can get without toppling over.
Patron, you had a question.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm not sure if Botran would even attempt this if he knew it wouldn't work. But if I cast Sanctuary on Maximiel, will that hold Amana's effect on her at bay?
I will allow you to attempt to cast Sanctuary, only to realize that you're not preventing or disrupting the flow of anything that's currently happening in an active sense. Amana, if that's what you sense, has herself deep within the mind of Maximiel.
Okay. Yeah.
You take 2 points of necrotic damage.
She looks like she's still continuing to be hurt by whatever. Take my dagger, run it across my wrist. I take 21 points of necrotic damage that can't be reduced in any way. God fuck. And she regains 42 points of health.
Holy shit.
Yeah, life transference is fucking dope. You regain.
You said
I'll just channel that back into her.
42.
Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay.
Oh goodness.
You all right? Please be all right, kid. I need you to be okay.
I feel better.
You take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Isadora hears the struggling down the stairs behind them and turns to Doran's brother and asks, "What's happening to her? What did they do? What is this place?"
Take me to her. And he holds out.
She reaches
a
out.
hand.
Some help over here.
She reaches out and helps him.
Out.
The rest of you see the blind prophet, Rinzeth, a bronze.
Pulls his arm over my shoulder.
He's a little shorter than Doran. He's a little bit younger, he seemed, whenever he died. A little bit shorter and kind of like hangs a bit, but no, please, just guide me. I do not need the entire. Do not have to drag me, please.
All right, she scoops him up and carries him with 2 arms.
Well, okay.
And they go over here.
I need to look at something really quick.
Ben, I sent you a DM.
Shit, I accidentally closed all that because I was like really busy.
No, it's okay. Just want you to check before anything else. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
And she very, very promptly just puts him down next to Max.
Sorry, I need to double check a class feature really quick. Oh, sorry, stream. I know I'm just like closed everybody's faces because I'm looking at something important. Is a
Here, just add that in. Doesn't let it be a spell attack.
Rinzeth comes up to you, Maximiel, and places these clawed hands on both sides of your head. And you see the bandage across his eyes, and it droops slightly, and you can see the missing brow ridge is just scar tissue, no scales, rotted flesh beneath each of them as they droop slightly. He puts his hands out onto your head.
Can you fix her?
Why did you accept the gift of Imanach? She promises you great power, and it comes with the consumption of your flesh.
I didn't do it willingly. I just saw the thing.
It is always a choice, young one.
I was angry. I'm sorry.
I can
Moralize later. Can you fix it?
I can, if I take the burden for her.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
What does it entail?
Not much. You watch as Rinzeth's linen bandage begins to bleed as blood soaks and starts to pour down in tears from his eyes. And Maximiel, you feel your burden lighten as this massively powerful martyr uses the Sin Eater feature and consumes your curse and takes it for his own.
I am sorry, friends. I will need assistance to reach the surface.
And he passes out.
Isadora catches him again.
You now have a cured Maximiel and an unconscious Rinzeth. As we end our session determining what you guys will do inside of this area later.
As Isadora holds his brother, she looks up at Doran and says, I'm so sorry.
You can hear, really quick vibe check. You guys can hear the sounds of the pressed assault above you.
Fuck.
The cavern that you're standing in, this temple entrance, this laboratory entrance, is unstable due to this massive explosion that you brought, Maximiel. Are you finding a way through this rubble and fleeing back to the surface to see whatever it is that you face? Or are you staying down here to explore the laboratory?
God.
If you
Is this
would
a group
all
decision thing?
DM me your decision,
Okay.
if you want to go up or stay down below, is everybody okay with majority rules on this decision?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Josh?
Depends.
DM me your decision on whether or not you're going to go up or stay down below.
Right now.
Right now. Because that really changes, like...
This is a
as a note-
phenomancy layer, right?
As a note, you have to go down a spiral staircase into the laboratory and explore the laboratory. And the next thing you guys hear as you're making this decision from down below is a as some explosion goes off below you.
Oh, that's right, because this whole pool thing up here is like a spiral staircase?
Yep.
Okay.
And asshole left some explosion down below too.
Okay.
There is books on the pedestal. I see that there's a couple things out here, so there are some texts that are available right here.
I DM'd you.
Yep. Isadora immediately snags that. So there are some things that are available right here. DM me your decision, please.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Right now.
And majority rules, right? So we're not splitting the party.
If everybody's okay with
Definitely
that.
not. Yes.
That's preferable.
Yeah, this is not the time to split up.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaeger. People grab some of the books that are available right here, snag some things, and the rest of the party quickly agrees we need to leave. And you're left at the top of this spiral staircase heading down below into this Phenomancy laboratory with answers beneath you. Isadora shouts, "I've got this book," as she's holding Rinzeth in one arm and a massive book in the other hand. You have no idea what's in it. Jaeger, I need a decision if you're staying or going.
Fuck. I'm gonna walk one step here, take a vial of this, and I guess turn around and go downstairs and grab whatever fucking texts are out there that are left.
There's a few interesting texts out that you just snatch up quickly. Whatever it is that Senna brought here to enact this ritual to gain access to it, and you hear a second explosion down below. Echoed by a in the distance above you. And you guys begin to quickly pull the rubble aside caused by Maximiel. And what you don't see
Sorry.
is upstairs, sometime earlier, two guardsmen stand 4 or 5 hours ago on the edge of Busat. An older one walks up to... what type of guard captain does he walk up to, Nate?
Guard Captain Kieran Arkaros is a young, charming, handsome, firm-bearded human man. Dark hair, piercing blue eyes, a tasteful scar across his cheek. Maybe he got it before the job, maybe he got it on the job, who knows? He stands like this all the time.
The crossbowman in his mid
was born for this job.
hobbles up to Captain Arkaros. There's nothing exciting today on the ramparts, Lord. Captain, you could spend your day better elsewhere.
I'm sure I could, my boy, but I am required up here.
Boy, I'm 40 years your senior. I mean, I apologize, Captain.
Tell that to your right hook, my man.
All right. Yes, you can see that one of his arms is like a little slow as he like pulls out a hip flask and... Nobody attacks Busat. It's an impenetrable city in the desert.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. We are safe here.
Captain Arkaros.
Only because of the work you and I do.
And while that is true, Captain Arkaros, you see movement in the sands to the west. The force seems to be amassing.
Do I have like a telescope or anything like that, like
You
binoculars?
pull it from your hip. What do you see, Captain?
An illusion of something in the sand. There's a...
They're just trebuchets.
No, it can't be.
Catapults.
My God.
And as your vision focuses, you swear that they all just loosed their arrows.
Get down! Run!
The old man
dive and tackle the old man.
Get down from where? As he gets penetrated by arrows on the ramparts of Busat. Captain Arkaros, you call out to your guardsmen below to begin the defense of Busat. And
The city's under attack! Muster the forces!
Next week, we will pick up with the members of the Midnight Parliament. Not here. Our players will be playing guardsmen as the siege of Busat begins. And we get to experience some interesting things. So join us next week as Midnight Parliament tries to figure out what the fuck is going on below the city. And the guardsmen under the order of Captain Arkinis leads the defense of the city. Oh, thank you everybody for joining us. It was a fantastic night. I know we went long. We had some amazing shit going on this week.
Worth it.
Worth it. Players, I know there's a lot going on. If you guys want to take a break, then please stick around for a few minutes after the stream here. We got a lot of shit to talk about because there's some craziness going on next week as we see to the defense of the Siege of Busat. Thanks everybody for joining us for a wonderful stream, and thanks everybody for taking down Senna the Oathbreaker. Let's go!
I really wanted to save him, man. I tried.
You did, but his body will lay entombed forever, covered in moss. But thanks, everybody. Always wonderful to see you guys again. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.